here, then you crank it in. Here. Oh, you bugger. We're gonna start with a standing opponent. Turn this way. Okay? So he's here, he's gonna go low. Like he's in a guard passing situation. Okay? I don't wanna start like him standing straight up, because in what world does this happen? Never. Okay? Yeah, this one. I would just catch your leg and I'd see red. Easy, right? So I'm here, he's low, okay? So I'm gonna try and mitigate these arms. I'm gonna try and push one up and attach a shin to a shin. From here, I'm gonna wrap in, and I wanna get nice and tight, shin on shin. This one's just kind of hanging out in the middle. This arm is like mitigating this knee. Now, when I say this, I'm not like grabbing the knee. If I'm here, and I'm like looking at those hands, I'll pull down, push up, grab, and I go like elbow deep, and I'm in tight. Okay? From here, I'm going to mitigate this knee, roll to my shoulder towards his foot. Big detail. Roll shoulder towards foot. If I roll backwards, he just gets mount, and we call that the Emmett again. Right? So, he's not even here. Is he? No, he's not even here. Okay. When he's here, make sure to let him know I made fun of him. Okay? So mitigate. We're here. Up. Shin on shin. In. Knee. Now I'm going to come down. Roll. Up. And in. Looks complicated. We can break it down. Okay? So shin on shin. He's down. Don't come straight in with my head on, like headbutt collision kind of thing. But I'm here. Mitigating, in. Here, straighten, shoulder towards his foot, hold, rotate. One more time. We'll go, let's different angle, okay? So we're here, mitigating, I go shin on shin, elbow deep, okay? And we can go super slow. I come in, elbow deep, push, down, keep this deep, straighten, up. 3, 2, 1. One, I'm not like just like doing this and grabbing that leg, okay? I'm here and I've created an angle, okay? The angle that he is essentially only able to pass is over this leg, because I have so much in guard on this side, okay? So, if I'm here, he has equal opportunity to pass the guard either side. I don't give him those options. I give him one option. I can either plant on this hand, whatever I want, or I can be here, but I want to be able to move, okay? So now, let's just go out a bit, okay? As he comes in, grab here, okay? And I go as deep as I can with this arm. I straighten this leg so it gives me a good momentum to come down to that shoulder. If I keep it here, it's in my way, okay? So in, straighten, drop to that shoulder. As that leg comes up, I make it smooth. I go from shin. As soon as I feel this leg being light, I extend my own so it should drop right into my armpit. Okay? If it doesn't drop into my armpit and it's down near my ribs, I bring my armpit down and I wrap it up there. And I want control of that. Then I come up. Okay? This is the start. This is single leg X. From here, I'm going to drop down. 1, 2. Modified X. Okay? So I'm up on that leg. I drop down behind the knee at that hip. I want this division between my feet. A good way to understand where my hips need to be is I get him to move around and they need to be underneath him. Okay? If they start to go, keep going this way. If they start to happen like that, it means I had horrible hooks and I didn't keep my hips under them. Okay? So I'm here, my hips stay right under his. So eventually I can take him down, I can do a whole bunch of fun stuff. Okay? So, We're just adding 2 steps, just getting into modified X. We're here, right? Grab, in, block, straighten, down, extend, wrap up to single leg X. Drop down, drop. Okay, just my foot comes in. Try not to do this, 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 okay? It's much, much easier to go here than go here, knee, something, squish. Okay, so I come from single leg X, drop down, modified X. Then my partner tries to move around and my hips should stay under him. I just kind of rotate on the small of my back. Okay? It's legal.
Thanks. At the start, does it matter which like side you're sitting on?
I shoot with the one that's up, because if I shoot this side, it's a clear path to knee slice through. So whatever one's my one side up, and if this one's forward, I will rotate to another butt cheek, so I have this straight avenue.
Okay.
Yeah. You won't see a guard, or go down. You won't see a good guard passer be square with his feet, unless I've already gotten control past that knee line. Yeah. Then you get dummy swept. Then you feel like a dummy, right? It's always here, one forward, one back. Sound good? 3, 2, 1. Modified X. So I'm just gonna put myself in modified. Okay, 1. Old school thought process. I'll just sit on it. Well, now I've lost all options of pushing legs and feet off my hips. Okay, if I do this, I've just given him all the opportunities, right, to take me down. Super easy. And like, there's other ways. There's so many other ways, but this gives them this gives them so much more opportunity. This used to be, well, I'll just like tire out their legs and sit on it and balance here and breathe, I don't know. But not a good way, okay? So one way that we do this is I push forward, I get an L grip, and I try to collapse this space here. Now if he tries to use X guard, it's very, very hard. It also gives me an opportunity to push these in, okay? So on that note, the offensive side of X guard is you're hooking and you're pulling these apart, right? You're trying to pull your knees so that now if I go to push it down, it's on I can't straighten my leg. If I can straighten my leg, it's a nice easy push. If it's bent, it's very hard to push that down, okay? Because I'm pushing against my own leg almost. So offensively, you're trying to pull that so you have this stability for him. Does that make sense? Ish? Okay? So, I'm just going to unravel and then I'm going to do it to you. Alright, so we went past our shin on shin. We're getting into modified X. Okay? I don't want my knees close. It allows him to push that down. Okay? Being close, I mean like in the middle here. They can be coming on the inside as long as I'm pulling my feet out this way. Okay? And then my hips are in the air. Try not to be lazy and do this. This makes it easy for him to walk around, work his way through. Okay? My hips are slightly in the air, so now if he goes to try and move around, okay, I just end up extending him even worse until I take him down. Leg lock. Okay? So, major point is I'm pulling my legs this way. Yeah? As you're walking around, as the person on top, now you're going to check him. Okay? I'm here. If he can push my feet down, that means I'm not doing a good job. I should be up, I should be pulling him apart. He tries to push it down, should be pretty hard. He walks around now, I extend him. I can keep extending him until it's very, very hard for him to move around. Okay? So, person on top is now checking your X guard. Sound good? 3, 2, 1. And Craig Jones. Craig Jones showed it off and it was actually awesome, right? Now, toes are like illegal for a long ways, but if you want to learn them, I'll show you right here. Boom. Okay. You go over top of it. You go through here, then you crank it in.
That's gnarly.
Okay, and it's just, yeah, it's terrible.
You do it again?
Yeah. Okay, so he's got. Oh, that was cool. Okay, so if I can't collapse this down, or there's like 10 seconds left, I'm going to go Hail Mary, drop down over those toes, and I dive here. And then it's through and under. And I grab my own wrist, and now I have a nice tight. Now, I can just fall backwards. Right? And I have a whole bunch of pressure on that leg. Okay? So, you need to be aware. That's all there. Rather than have all that happen to me, if he goes after this foot, we're going to drop down. Okay? Then I can just scooch him back, lift him up, take him that way. Okay? I don't go, oh, I'm going to sit here and wait to see what he does. Okay? 2, if he goes after he's giving me hands. I don't go, well, I'm so intent on this. If I see a hand, I'm going to grab a hand. Okay? If I can grab this forehand, even better. Okay? If I can grab this hand, I bring him down, take him out, bring him out. All that fun stuff. So don't go, oh, I have to be on his leg and nothing else. If he brings a hand down, grab his hand. Boom, here, right? Oh, okay. Well, now you can't do anything. If he's trying to put his hands up like that, well, what do I care? I'm just going to take him down one way or another. But if he starts to try, I grab, pull him down. Okay? From here, I can stand up, I can like straight out ankle lock them all up on side. Grab a hand. Don't just let them go, yay! Grab that arm, yank it down, put their hands on the mat. Play around, 3, 2, 1. When I'm here, I'm not just falling down. I'm here, right? And when you're in like a guard passing position, I'm not like this. Okay, this is static, boring. We're here. I'm making Jared have to come in. Okay, as he comes in, right? If he doesn't get a good grip here, I'm just gonna step away. I'm gonna be like, no. He has to actually get that leg. So I'm here. Boom. He gets in. I try to move my leg. Can't. Okay. Now he gets to move on to the next step. Boom. Right? As soon as we're here, I'm going to try and push this off. If I push it off, guess what? He can come into modified X. Right? And then we can play around here. Oh, you bugger.
I don't know what.
I was like, oh, we'll play around here. Guess not. Okay? I'm testing, I'm pushing this down, I'm pushing those legs, I'm trying to keep this away. Oh, they're perfect, right? So I'm not just being like, I guess I get taken down again, right? We're trying to test him, push it this. Yeah, he gets an arm. I'm not just being like, oh, okay, I guess I fall down that way. Now you can come back up. We can play around on this game. I start to push, I try to get these ankles in. If this happens, I don't go, okay, I did it. I push this down, I'm trying to get my legs out. He can reattach himself. Something happens there, okay? If we're going after that hold, don't go, sucks to be you, and rip it. But grab, oh yeah, see? Then he just does that. Okay? So I look at it. Oh, go ahead. I look at it, and then I drop that, then I win. Okay? So play around with it. Spar the position a little bit. Go like 20, 30 seconds, and then switch. Sound good? 3, 2, 1.